On April 21, 2026, the enterprise AI landscape moved beyond internal corporate experimentation and crossed a significant commercial threshold. Omnicom and Adobe announced a structured 12-month operationalization plan to deploy a joint AI Agentic Operating Model built for Fortune 500 scale. As this matrix illustrates, the deployment targets four specific capital-intensive sectors: retail, financial services, pharmaceuticals, and automotive. Deploying autonomous systems within these specific verticals is difficult due to immense regulatory oversight and strict data compliance sensitivities. Legacy artificial intelligence models built for digital marketing often fracture when exposed to the intense security and scale requirements of complex enterprises. Most AI marketing solutions remain disconnected point tools. They lack the centralized orchestration and built-in governance necessary to operate within regulated environments. To understand how this integrated architecture works, we have to reverse engineer the Omnicom and Adobe stack from the ground up. This deployment signals a move away from isolated software tools toward a unified, managed operating layer. An enterprise AI deployment relies on a bedrock layer of verified identity data. Standard platforms face a cold start problem. Empty databases prevent accurate audience activation, leaving systems with no actionable targets. The solution integrates Acxiom Real ID directly into the data infrastructure. An injection of 2.6 billion verified IDs populates the unified foundation. This scale of identity resolution resolves the cold start challenge for enterprise marketers, providing the data volume required for immediate activation. A fully populated identity layer acts as the grounding mechanism for the AI agents operating within the system. While consumer-level generative AI often relies on generalized training, this framework uses grounded, enterprise-specific data to dictate its outputs. Without a massive, pre-verified identity infrastructure, autonomous marketing agents lack the necessary parameters to operate in high-stakes environments. The second level of the enterprise architecture sits directly on top of the data foundation. To support this layer, Adobe restructured its Experience Cloud into Adobe CX Enterprise, focusing on agentic integration. This shifts workflows from a sequential execution model into a centralized hub-and-spoke architecture. Omnicom provides its proprietary component, Omni, functioning as a client-specific knowledge graph. Omni and Adobe CX Enterprise interlock to form the central orchestration engine. This enables goal-driven orchestration, where a top-level directive coordinates connected lower-level systems. Sprawling workflows, including strategy, creative development, planning, and measurement, are centralized and routed through these gears. Orchestration consolidates a collection of separate software subscriptions into a single, unified enterprise architecture. The execution layer of the stack, the agentic framework, is where the autonomous work occurs. The system uses a coordinated network of specialized, purpose-built agents. These agents use the Model Context Protocol to communicate with outside environments, such as Microsoft Copilot and ChatGPT Enterprise. Omnicom has standardized these agents to execute over 5 operational pathways. The first 3 use cases are end-to-end CX, omnichannel, and creative workflow. The final 2 cover web operations and email. Enterprise access to these agents operates on a scalable, credit-based entitlement model. Constraining AI to these 5 standardized use cases allows for deployment at scale while maintaining operational control. The architecture includes a final layer required for deployment in the pharma and finance sectors. In highly regulated industries, autonomous agents must operate within strict compliance parameters to manage legal risk. The first oversight mode is human in the loop. This mode requires active human approvals at specific bottlenecks, ensuring no high-risk content is published without a manual check. The secondary oversight mode is human on the loop. Human on the loop allows agents to act autonomously within defined guardrails, while human administrators monitor the system for intervention if needed. Administrators can quickly toggle between these operational modes based on the strict regulatory requirements of a specific high-stakes marketing campaign. Governance layers are designed to transform AI from a potential compliance liability into a stable operational asset. The fully assembled 4-layer architecture operates as a single, unified system. Omnicom is establishing a dedicated center of excellence to operate this stack as a managed service for its clients. This reflects a strategic shift where agency holding companies bundle their labor, Adobe's technology, and governance protocols into a single offering. This bundling strategy allows Omnicom to compete for enterprise transformation budgets by offering both the technology platform and the personnel to manage it. For MarTech leaders in high-stakes industries, this deployment indicates the speed at which agentic systems are being integrated into core business operations. The Omnicom-Adobe partnership marks a transition toward production-ready systems that manage the full marketing journey from strategy through measurement.